Okie dokie. Everything is fine. Everything's cool. Everything is working. Continue. Don't they go right away to the meat? Also will be cool. Also will be cool if the map shows what door is available right now, what is not available. Okay. Yes. So right.
You are expected in the small salon, sir.
Unfucking believable. Where is it? It's
You are expected in the small salon, sir.
small living room. What is this? Where is it? What is small living room? Wait. Oh. Unfucking believable. It's not on the map, so it's as room, location, whatever. Yep.
Emily, I must speak to you.
What's the matter, Louis?
I have news about your sister.
What have you found out?
Look, I've started piecing together the events leading up to my mother's disappearance and your sister's. Did my mother know about your secret?
Yes, even though I belong to the English chapter, her rank in the Order gives her access to a good deal of personal information.
It must have been Emma I saw in my vision.
I was given to understand that my mother and your sister bonded during their stay.
Hmm. Logic. Yep. Mm-hmm. Psychology. Let's try.
If Mother's really killed her sister, I'd better find her by myself. They say they spent a lot of time together. They got along well.
Oh, really? Do you think your mother liked Duchess Hillsborough?
Of course she did. After all, she's your sister. Well, we'll find them, Emily. Trust me.
Should I speak to her about my vision? If what I saw is true,
Here.
she might want to take revenge.
Keep quiet. Well, that's
Emily, there's something else.
Go on then.
It's
honest. You gain 1 point to logic? What the fuck? Okay,
About your sister.
good.
I don't know what happened exactly, but it's possible that my mother had a go at her.
I know, Louis. I found out that same evening. Well, thanks for not trying to hide it.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know if I could trust you. Now I know I can. It seems that your mother tricked Emma. She apparently asked her to hide an important book, so that even she wouldn't know where it was. And then she shot her like a dog to make sure no one would ever find it again.
Wow.
Why would she do that?
I don't know, Louis, but I'll find out. You can count on that.
I'm sincerely sorry, Emily.
Thank you, Louis. But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
There must be an explanation, Emily.
That's what we shall see. Come, Louis. They're waiting for us.
Something's happening.
You will pay dearly, Peru. I'm sure you were involved somewhere along the line.
That's right. Pretend you don't know. One piece of advice. Don't travel through France on your way back, or it'll cost you dearly.
Calm now, my friends. Let's calm down. Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
What's going on here exactly?
Sir Gregory called us together to introduce the last guest.
But hardly had we arrived when he set upon Monsieur Peru.
And what has Mr. Peru done to once again provoke someone's anger?
We don't really know just yet.
I get the feeling it won't be long before it gets out.
How could you dare do such a thing? Dios mío, you are all out of your minds!
Really, Duke Manuel? What made you kick up such a fuss?
What? Have you not heard? Well, let me inform you that yesterday morning at 10:22 a.m. precisely, in the middle of the Place de la Révolution in Paris, by decree of the National Convention which Monsieur Peru works for, King Louis was guillotined.
What? No.
The King of France is dead, gentlemen. Our monarchies are in danger. I have said it before. How dare they?
Oh dear.
Oh, as if
Friends, let us calm down.
Don't pretend to be surprised. He got a fair trial.
Ridiculous! Bastard! He was sentenced to death by 361 votes to 360. You beheaded a king for 1 vote! Is that your democracy?
What an obnoxious act. Until this, anything was possible. This political coup will have grave consequences.
France is lost.
Gentlemen, please. Let us take a step back a moment.
In the name of holiness. He was the highest representative of God in France, Emily.
If I remember rightly, what Mother told me one night, King Louis was secretly also part of the Order. I wonder what impact his death will have on us. Sad news, sir.
With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Louis Maras de Richet.
Are you related to Sarah de Richet?
Sarah is his mother, Duke. Gentlemen, this news affects us all, but I must ask you to remain calm. It's not the first time history has taken us by surprise. Let's ensure that our respective countries are allowed to respond appropriately to this news.
Oh, rest assured. The response will not fall short, my friend.
Good for you. Well, Your Grace, here I was preparing to introduce you as is proper, and you've beaten me to it. I'm delighted that we are all together at last. Our meeting will therefore be able to kick off shortly. I have just a few more little preparations to take care of before you all find out the reason for your presence here. In the meantime, I shall leave you to get to know one another. When you hear the bell, please proceed to the conclave room on my left, behind that door. I'll see you later.
This is madness. This is politics.
Could you spare a moment, please, sir?
I'm glad you asked. I want to talk to you too. Of course.
I heard about your mother's disappearance.
He looks concerned. I don't know why, but I doubt it's from sympathy alone.
Do I know something about these bastards? Okay, diversion.
Let's see what he wants from me.
Any news of her? Have you found her, maybe?
3 points. It will cost me 3 fucking points. Oh, no, fuck.
To hear you speak, you seem to know my mother well.
Not really.
Not a vulnerability? Or what the fuck was that? No,
We met for the first time on this very spot some weeks back. We had a very pleasant discussion. She's an exceptionally learned lady with a good head for business. No need for me to tell you that.
I agree.
Did she tell you about our arrangement?
Absolutely, but I was hoping that you could tell me more about it.
Well, she was planning to sell me a very old book. I will make no secret of the fact that I am passionate about the subject, and when Sarah spoke to me about it, her account literally had me enthralled. I can think of nothing else since. You might have come across some old books in her belongings, perhaps?
I found one.
Quite old? With locks on every chapter?
Oh no. I'm sorry, sir. This one is the Mysterium Cosmographicum, a book she is particularly fond of.
Oh, no. That's not the one.
Poor man's disgusted. I shouldn't play with his nerves. I'll look again. You seem very upset. Is it so important to you, this book?
Well, it's the search of a lifetime. What can I say? Every time I move closer to it, it seems to slip away at the last minute. I was very surprised to learn that your mother had it in her possession. I thought it was with a certain von Borchet in Paris. Do you know him?
Out of points.
The name doesn't mean anything to me, I'm sorry to say.
He's an expert in occult objects and books, and your mother said she knew him. Are you sure his name doesn't ring a bell?
Let me think.
I shan't keep you, Monsieur de Richet.
All right then. Thank you.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon. I must go now. I'll see you later.
Why? I failed something.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Yeah. That I'm good at failing something. Lot of amber.
Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
Does it mean that only the last step? Decide the if the confrontation will be successful. Where I should find out it. Here, like totally, and it's
Monsieur Bonaparte, may I speak with you a moment?
May we?
why are you so close?
Would you have any more information about the conference Lord Mortimer spoke of?
Nothing at all. Mortimer is very committed to secrecy when it comes to his conferences. But given the presence of Monsieur Peru and ourselves, I think it must concern France to some extent. Otherwise, I doubt he would have invited 3 Frenchmen to his table, huh?
What do you think of Duke Godoy?
Well, I'd rather not express any opinion of him.
Why is that?
His reputation is enough for me.
Meaning?
This gentleman enjoys people talking about him for too many reasons. His undeserved titles, more than 10 in just 4 years, and each one more prestigious than the one before.
You don't think he deserves them?
If I had seen him on the battlefield, there might be some doubt. But that is not the case. The Queen would rather not risk losing him, so she consoles him with awards and titles.
So you don't have a very positive opinion?
His coveting French Catalonia does not encourage me to have one.
I understand your point of view. Does expression go beyond the nightmare mean anything to you at all?
Well, metaphorically, yes. It sums up the career of a soldier quite well. I doubt that is what you want to hear, though.
Indeed. That's surely not what I'm looking for.
Well, monsieur, if you are looking for a phrase book, Lord Mortimer must surely have one, given the number of books he has. You ought to check in the library of the tower. You never know.
Well, I'll be leaving you now. Shall we meet up again later?
Wait, monsieur. Any news of your mother?
Unfortunately not, no.
I hope to speak with her about my deal before I leave. Let me know if you find her. À plus tard, monsieur.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good, Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
Listen, I suffer from terrible migraines, and the voyage by boat is brought on my...
Ooh.
rheumatism. So, unless you have anything else to alleviate the pain, please give me some quickly. Thank you. Oh, and the one from Bordeaux, right? I prefer it to the one from Paris.
Immediately, sir. Here, I hope sir will get well again quickly. Anything else, sir?
They abuse it. Oh no, it's now available.
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing. Would you happen to have any devil's thorn by any chance?
I am sorry, sir, but the devil's thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against sir taking any.
Interesting.
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests. Some guests are here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for sir.
My good fellow, you're right. One should never mix treatments without the advice of an expert. It so happens that I usually make my own golden elixir, but I haven't brought my kit with me. Perhaps, in that case, would you fetch a spoonful of ethyl alcohol, ethereal oil, and 10 milliliters of ethanol for me? Along with that, a small quantity of gold, please. Just a few crumbs will suffice.
Ah, I see that sir knows his subject. Therefore, I see no reason why I shouldn't give them to you. I hope that will be enough for you, sir, because I haven't any more.
Thank you. That will be fine.
May I help with anything else, sir?
Next time. Oh. The fuck are you doing here? Same.
Mr. President, what do you think about your counterpart, Duke Manuel?
I'm very surprised he was able to accept Lord Mortimer's invitation, given the political situation in Spain.
What do you mean?
The situation is ready to explode with France over Catalonia.
Well, the Duke must have a darn good reason to be absent and come here, mustn't he?
When Lord Mortimer invites you, Louis, you come. It's always in your best interest.
I wouldn't say that personally, but... Mr. President, can you tell me a little more about the coming conference?
Of course, Louis. That's why we're here. Lord Mortimer or Sir Gregory regularly organize meetings like this to put forward major projects.
What do you mean by major projects?
I'd prefer to let Lord Mortimer explain that to you, Louis. Let's say he brings together influential people in order to consider possible actions to undertake to guarantee the future of nations.
Do you know the theme of the conference?
Not in the slightest. None of the guests know the theme before arriving. But you'll see, everything will turn out fine. Don't worry.
Some conspiracy, deep state, cabal, dude invites people and they can't refuse. Yeah.
Go beyond the nightmare. Does this line remind you of anything in particular?
You've caught me unaware here, Louis. Let me think about it a second. No, nothing comes to mind. Sorry, Louis, but I am unable to help you.
Well, thank you for your time.
Don't mention it, my young friend. Regarding your question on the nightmare, don't hesitate to question the others about it. Maybe one of them knows more than I do.
That's a good idea. Thank you once again. I'll see you in a little bit.
Oh. I don't remember it. I've cut up everything. Иди в очі на пік.
Ah, Louis. Just the man. Good Lord. How did the king come to be executed? I would think that the order would have intervened.
Oh, that's cool.
Your Eminence, I haven't been following the case. I'm sure that the Order did everything in its power. Unfortunately, you know the situation in Paris, and, well, it's chaotic at best. Anything can happen in those revolutionary tribunals.
The king is the official representative of God on earth, my son.
Your Eminence, France has become a secular state. The king was just another citizen to them. He refused to admit his errors, looked down upon them, and attempted to escape. What did he expect?
France has lost all reason, Louis.
I invite you to speak about it with my mother as soon as she reappears.
Is there any news of her?
I hope it won't be long before I find her, Your Eminence.
Now you wanted to speak to me.
I was wondering what to think of that Manuel Godoy.
He is reputed to be a very ambitious character, at every level. But his faith is unwavering. He is a staunch defender of the church. You can believe me.
Spend the last point.
As to his faith, I have no doubt. However, his ambition seems to surpass his morality, and I hope that it will not sully the crown.
You can say that again. The blue eyes of the latest Infanta, Maria Isabel, have left everyone wondering.
Rumors always accompany men of power, Your Eminence.
Naturally. But the number of awards and titles granted by the Queen during these past 4 years leaves little doubt.
So, Godoy really is this out-and-out rascal who uses his charm on the Queen. If I say the nightmare to you, does it make you think of anything?
Your question is strange, my son. Difficult to say. Could you at least tell me a little more about the context?
Yeah.
Think of a place and tell me the first thing that comes into your mind when I say the nightmare.
Active. Gain 1 skill point in manipulation. Oh, cool.
Let me think. I'd say Lord Mortimer's favorite painting on the wall behind his desk. You know, that painting caused quite a stir when it was exhibited. It is titled The Nightmare, and it shows a woman lying down with a creature sitting on her, and in the background, a horse. I don't know if it will be of any help, but I can't think of anything else.
You never know. Thank you for that, though, Your Eminence. I gotta go and see it just in case, though. Thank you for everything, Your Eminence. I shan't take up any more of your time.
You are welcome, my son. I will be seeing you, Louis.
Oh. Go to Mortimer's. Yeah. Oh, that's what.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
That's cool. It's a library of just big gallery. Office. Now what is the place?
Atrus, the Miller Brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
One. Oh. I guess it's the maximum that I have. So. Coffee room. Why new places haven't description? What is this now? Service. Okay,
There's the
it's
alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
definitely. Oh, wow. Key? Right key? Now it's cost half. Spend spot. Mysterious note.
A fragment of amber.
Yeah. Special. Yes, this is the one. The look. Oh, basically I spent only one coin. Go in.
A cache.
Yes. Where am I? Oh. Still not explains me where is this. My room? My room is even close. Okay, let's try to visit an office. At least fun. Ooh, Duchess.
What do you want, Louis?
What do you think of our last guest?
Well, I never thought I would get the chance to meet that Hispanic Casanova in the flesh. His reputation is well known. The gentleman collects lovers, including, would you believe it, the Queen of Spain.
The Queen of Spain likes to indiscreetly say, the King, Godoy, and myself make up the Holy Trinity. The people have appropriately renamed them the Goat, the Ruffian, and the Whore.
I didn't see you being a mudslinger in your idle hours, I must say.
Emily, what can you tell me about the coming conference?
Sir Gregory and Lord Mortimer organize this kind of high society meeting every so often in order to consider the world situation.
But to what purpose?
Well, by bringing together the most influential people from the dominant nations of the modern world, they allow the mighty to discuss matters with calm clarity. There are precedents of armistices being signed at the end of these talks, you know. Talking while holding a glass of brandy makes things easier. You'll see.
Yeah, the glass of brandy.
You're leaving me?
Unfortunately, I have things to do. Thank you again, madam.
The first character who react to given option. Okay. I wasn't here yet. Oh, I did. Doesn't matter. Let's check out the office first.
So, what did my mother mean by going beyond the nightmare?
The hell? It's office, not study. Right. Find the nightmare. And still have the box. Decipher.
Which four-letter word could open this chest?
And I have no idea about the word. Book?
The Book of the Mortimer family.
That's all? budget to spend. Painting. And
A family ancestor, apparently. A painting about a siege, dated.
some kind of crusade. Quiet.
That's what you generally feed birds.
It will be funny if the bird will
Might come
tell
in
me
handy.
the quote from the chest. Now it's now I able to interact with the bird.
Let's take a closer look. Judging by the shape, I'd say they're Criollo cocoa beans. The chocolate of the Mayas, the rarest of the beans. Some even say they're an aphrodisiac. When a product is in fashion, people attribute all sorts of virtues to it, not to be given to animals.
So sounds like I
Dark
must
chocolate
give it to
beans.
the animal.
Very bitter. They're greatly prized in high society.
Spend.
And these chocolates are probably a protocol gift. Everybody in Europe loves them nowadays. Marie Antoinette, the Queen of France, has her own personal chocolate maker at Versailles. They say it's her guilty little morning ritual before getting dressed. A cup with 1 sugar and some vanilla, if I remember rightly. I would be surprised if Mortimer has them delivered straight from South America.
Smile. Total. Remember to reduce wood consumption next year. Yeah, realize it.
Now, what have we got here? Well, it looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it. It's a book on the history of the Crusades. I don't think it has any connection with my research.
Titan. Avenger.
Le Coup de Lance by Paul Rubens.
Sure.
It looks like a war painting. Oh, it's dated.
Let's try to give a berry.
A mynah bird. Well, Waldo, is your master good? Sarah de Riche? Waldo, you know Sarah?
Not really. Not
A
really.
mynah bird.
Oh. Oh. I must I know that should be Barry, but... Ooh. Fuck!
Oh, what have I done? It looks like I've killed him. Oh, shit. I better not hang around.
Not quite according to plan.
The nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781. Ah, this must be what my mother was talking about. Now just need to find out what she meant by go beyond. Hey, looks like it's mounted on rails on each side. It should lift up, I think. There must be a mechanism somewhere.
Waldo, please. You just hi. Yep. Waldo, good boy. He will manage. Please note that they are part of my private collection and dated according to the Freeman's calendar. As you will have guessed, you must remember to subtract 4,000 years if you don't want the Republic to be surprised at the dating of the works. I took the liberty to have the spare touched up so it better responds to the actual spare. I cannot urge you strongly enough to do the same for yours. Need to push the button. I was expecting like Earth will get some.
Aha! I found it. Oh,
good feelings.
What on earth is this? A ring lock now? Great. That's all I needed.
It's unfucking believable. Big block. Wait. Painting dated minus 4,000 year.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Salle. Hey,
First Crusade.
the dates indicate AL, and it looks like 4,000 years have been added to our calendar. Oh, that counting system again.
The First Crusade was 1099, I guess. Second. Oh, yes. Mine. Basically 1099 the gold should be. Let's try it right away. So, ooh,
This painting isn't finished. And it looks like Mortimer probably did it. Not bad, but you can't exactly say it's been done in the style of the period.
oh, interactable. Oh, that's how it. No, no, don't jump. Oops. Oh, fuck. And 9. Oh, fuck.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
Fuck.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Salle. Hey, the dates indicate AL, and it looks like 4,000 years have been added to our calendar. Oh, that counting system again.
Should it be 10 and 6?
The author is Pierre Amédée de la Salle, none other than the Grand Master of the Masonic Lodge of Paris. Now I understand why the dates are offset. He's using dates based on the Anno Lucis, year 0 of the Masonic calendar, by adding 4,000 years to the Gregorian calendar. But I thought that that calendar starts in March.
First time hear about this play. The dates.
The famous call of Pope Urban II. 20 years after the capture of Jerusalem from the Arabs by the Turks, Urban II convened the council. He promises a plenary indulgence to Christians who go and get Jerusalem back from the Turks. The result, the Jewish community on the road to Jerusalem found itself persecuted for no reason. 12,000 Jews would perish, not to mention the massacre of Ma'ara, where acts of cannibalism by Frankish crusaders were reported, or even the capture of Jerusalem, where approximately 30,000 were left dead. It signaled the beginning of centuries of wars of religion.
So let's try last number.
Well, I got it wrong.
Fuck!
It doesn't matter.
Oh, Johnson, brother. I don't wanna spend so much. Maybe painting was about.
Hey, there are two dates on this painting.
Two
1154 AD and 5154 AL.
11. Oh, the second.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Salle. Hey, the dates indicate AL, and it looks like 4,000 years have been added to our calendar. Oh, that counting system again.
There. But it doesn't make sense.
Or how Louis VII, King of France, eager to be pardoned for the death of thousands of innocent people in the fire of the Church of Vitry, convinces the Pope to authorize him to lead his own crusade. The result, in Germany, a new outburst of violence against the Jewish community, and a monumental fiasco by poor Louis VII, cuckolded by his wife's uncle.
German and Jewish community.
The famous
I
call
see.
from Pope Gregory VIII in his Audita Tremendi Bull of 5187. Oh, the crusade where Richard the Lionhearted distinguished himself. It states the first sea blockade of Saint-Jean d'Acre was broken in the 12th month of 5190 AL, whereas the siege had been going on for 2 years.
1190. Let's try. Will I manage to save points? Of course
Hey,
not.
there are two dates on this painting. 1154 AD and 5154 AL.
1154 and 1190.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter. Doesn't work, damn it. I really thought I was close.
Let's spend
1,190. Isn't the right date when you subtract 4,000? I must have missed a subtlety.
Wait. At least I'm on the right way. It's
Hey, there are two dates on this painting. 1154 AD and 5001. The two dates most likely relate to two calendars. The Gregorian calendar and, well, the Freemason calendar. History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Salle. Hey, the dates indicate AL, and it looks like 4,000 years have been added to our calendar. Oh, that counting system again. Crusades took place not long after the year 1000. Here all the dates say 5,000 and something. I'm guessing this dating system begins 4,000 years before the calendar that we use. Yet, I'm getting the feeling that there's something else, another small detail, but what is it?
doesn't help. And I'm
Coup de Lance
back
by
again.
Paul Rubens. It's Christ on the cross as Longinus pierces his side with his spear. Rubens, he was a great painter.
What? Or if the bird knows the code, but the bird is dead.
No, what have we got here? Well, it looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
Only to remind you that the Freemason year begins in March, not January. Should I know exact date of the beginning? To have the spear touch it up, so it better correspond to the chart.
Painting depicting the Third Crusade. It's titled Winter Before the Fall of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Okay, sure. Say it. Let's go.
From what I know, the fall of Saint-Jean d'Acre took place in the summer of 1191. Now, according to this title, it's wintertime on the painting, so it can't have been late in the year of 1191. It must be in the first months of that year, probably in January or February of that year.
Again?
From what I know, the fall of Saint-Jean d'Acre took place in the summer of 1191. Now, according to this title, it's wintertime on the painting, so it can't have been late in the year of 1191. It must be in the first months of that year, probably in January or February of that year.
But I've tried 1190. Or not.
The Siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre was a major conflict during the Third Crusade. Richard the Lionheart and Philip Augustus fought to take the town back. It was the Crusaders' first operation to take back the Kingdom of Jerusalem. I get the impression I've seen that before. In fact, I've read something on the Crusades before in the study. He clearly loves the subject.
If the year starts in March, it should be 1190 still. Oh, but I tried it. Won't help.
It's a complex mechanism. Looks like the third ring is a bit seized up. It gets stuck on number 9. Doesn't work, damn it. I really thought I was close. 1190. Isn't the right date when you subtract 4,000? I must have missed a subtlety. Open sesame.
I don't understand why one.
Let's see what you've been hiding, Lord Murderer.
What is this? Useful. Charlie Charles Cole, General of the Army. German? Belgium. Asian. Did you have any cute? I will invite you to go by the peril of a
fine-looking map of the Orient, indeed.
Asia. It's a letter. I regret to inform you that it will soon be impossible to ignore Russia from the Russian. Catherine has every intention of supporting the Count of Provence and will recognize him as the regent of the Kingdom of France. Once King Louis has disappeared from the political stage, I'm sorry to announce to announce bad news, but expect our times ahead. Ah, it's really a letter, not a map. Oop. Enclosed,
It's
as
locked.
always. Whoa. Let us see if you have the courage to face me. Hello.
This is my mother's writing. I've picked up her trail. What is she up to? Obviously, she wants to lure Mortimer somewhere, but
In
where?
the ocean?
The only clue she's left for Mortimer is this stone sword. It must be intentional. It looks like a decorative sword, like from a statue, for example. And judging by the state of it, I'm guessing it's been left outside for a long time. I have absolutely got to find out where it came from.
Is this place? Near the India. The gift has been delivered. Unbelievable long name, but not retain his title much longer. His son Damar will succeed him as planned, and be able to resume cognitions. Ah, America.
This shows the forces present in America.
Okay, West Point again.
Some of those forces are pushing toward the west. On it, Mortimer's placed little feather symbols at different points, toward which the Spanish are headed. Could he be fueling Indian resistance to slow down Spain?
Wait. It's another. With thanks for your service rendered and help in the fight against the Spanish and the conquest of the Iroran, she bound for the Marseillaise in France has been charted. Hidden aboard are a few corpses infected with the plague that is decimating our country at this moment in time. Be very careful when handling these boxes because if inadvertently opened, you risk spread the disease all over France. Ooh. A new corona. The gift has been delivered. Okay. Read that.
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Tremor. He says, it is possible to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in.
Say hello to my daughter Elizabeth. Why? Elizabeth is dead. John Adams. More and more men of little faith are becoming slave hunters and unable to find any slaves on the run. They kidnap first black they come across, which they pass as off as the wanted runaway. The situation threatens to quickly degenerate. I hope something. What was hope? I don't know. Eh? Interesting. A bottle of water. My lord, I hope this letter will reach you. My house and number. Nikolai Novikov. What the fuck is this? My printing house has been confiscated and I am imprisoned in the fortress of Schilselburg. If by chance you could intervene in my favor, I would be entirely in your debt. The Catherine should not belong in all Golden Order on just from her territory. Our horizon has become considerably darker.
Moreover, it shows a fair number of sea voyages being organized towards the American continent. No doubt with slaves. How many men are broken in this trade? Tens of thousands each year, according to what people say. It shows the forces present in Africa. This is unexpected activity in this sector. It looks like there are also many unknowns even for Mortimer.
Nothing left. I touched to everything. My dear what is this? Please find and close a list of my colleagues. As desired, I have been able to gather together my friends to sign the agreement you proposed. This agreement shall be known as the Buttonwood Agreement. If you recall the place where we gathered when you met us for the first time, you will understand why this name was given. Bunch of names. Fuck. Well, no, I haven't. What the fuck? It's so many of everything to read. Emperor of the Qin Dynasty? China? As a friend of China, rest you will be rewarded and you need not worry about any scheming against us from the Great Britain. The representative McCartney will leave with no hope of any arrangement involving us. William, Yogi, I shall come to your conference, but do you think that holding it the present is conduct? Russia will soon commit itself the coalition against you, dear friends. Don't think you can resist for long. Analyze geopolitical situation.
It looks like a campaign is being prepared in France in favor of Italy. Could Mortimer have decided to finance a war? It shows the forces present in Europe. It's clear that France is surrounded by her enemies. However, a large number has been underlined in bold. 26 million. I know what it is. It's an estimation of my country's population. All our neighbors have far fewer inhabitants.
Only sit. My dear friend, thank you for your words, and I do understand your situation. I regret having to confront your military, but if the situation obligates me to declare war, then do what you think fit. Under your advisement and with a weary heart, I'm off to meet up with the coalition that opposes you. I already forget what's
Locked.
just locked. What the door was. Secretary of State Jeffrey. Some dudes from America.
Great. Honey.
Bottle.
A table of alchemical elements. So, Lord Mortimer also studies alchemy? It seems like he's interested in everything.
Yeah, cause they haven't yet.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
Keys. Yeah. Okay, I have found key.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical
One
symbol of
of-
fire.
Francisco. I don't know who. In loyalty to state. I'm very tired of all that stuff.
Am I seeing things, or is that an actual von Leeuwenhoek microscope? Incredible. Mortimer really is at the cutting edge of science. Even at the Order, it took us ages to get one of those.
Immunity. Fuck, this character has the most number of immunities and vulnerability. Just yes. Okay, he has no vulnerabilities, he has only immunities. Was for all the rest to be discovered. But for the dude there is no description to be discovered. Yeah. Okay, the dude is proof. What? It's a free point. Talent and ready. Let's see.
An iron mask. I wonder who it's for.
And that?
That must be for writing the homing pigeon messages.
Dear friend, who is the most admirable of the all Olympians? None other than the king of the gods, of course. Like his father Cronus, he learned the mask equal use of his strength and wisdom. Instead of fearing the power of his children, brothers, he accepts to share the world with them. Men fear his thunder and praise his justice. He reigns but doesn't dominate. That's basically me in the morning. Oh, come on. I've changed your old log for one of my inventions. Blah blah blah. I called my invention the Judgment of Faith. Because if a spooner is unable to resist opening it, they will be punished. Okay, some lock that could be opened. In one try. What kind of lock? This lock? The fuck? The transcript looks like the first language.
These are feathers. Pigeon,
Feathers.
probably.
Pigeon.
Looks like obsidian or onyx. Must weigh a ton. Strange. I don't recognize the alphabet. I wonder where the pictograms are from. It isn't Egyptian or Hebrew. There are two inscriptions on the sides as well as on the top.
From
No way
Babylon.
to know what's underneath. Absolutely no idea what it's for, but I find this cue fascinating.
Item around it?
Something strange about this table.
It's some kind of surgery.
The Little Surgeon's Perfect Collection. What kind of experiments does Mortimer carry out here? It's a dissection table. So Mortimer does autopsies here on his desert island. But who is he doing autopsies on then?
Oh, that is just the same.
Preservation using formaldehyde. Just as disgusting as ever.
What is the what? A head?
A skeleton by the name of Gustav, if the plaque on the plinth is anything to go by. Mortimer's given a name to his anatomy skeleton. That's morbid. Oh, his right hand is missing.
Yeah. Gustav. What? I haven't touched everything except table. Union Bank. Does the Union Bank still exist?
3 rusty old nails. They're about 20 centimeters long.
Or does it sound of the Christ?
Some goat skulls, chicken legs. Now we all know what that's for. I'm a little surprised at Mortimer. I didn't seem as the type to be organizing little pagan parties, invoking occult powers, and dancing naked under the full moon. I'm more used to seeing cheap charms like this sold by charlatans in Pré Saint-Gervais.
The tiger is dying. On your demand, I've attacked Raven. Blah blah. My forces are rapidly diminishing in spite of your new rockets. Help us. Sultan. Oh.
Look, a pack of tarot cards. Has he been...
Ascetology? 1 point of vigilance. What? Number... This one. Oddly placed element.
reading the cards? Mortimer? That would surprise me. It is a typical draw on a line that answers a specific question. To the left, Temperance, that announces a reward for one who patiently waits before taking any action. And in the middle, the Chariot, which symbolizes triumph and business success. To the right, the Emperor evokes a future full of power and stability.
Oh, find your mother. And now we stuck again, cause I've touched everything and nothing happens. And the door is locked. Would I move you? Nope, I guess. What is this? Piece of land. What is this? America? Oh, probably not fully discovered. I guess. I read so much that I have no idea what should I do?
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Tremor. He says, it is possible to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in. And goes on, there are hundreds of good ways to live life, but you only need one to convince the masses that it's the only one possible. The author isn't letting any ethical principles get in his way, is he?
Makes sense, I guess. The door is locked. Key or whatever to a button to the door. Push something. Fucking head. And the hand is missing. You wanna your hand back? And that strange box. So many items and I have no idea if they have any relations. What should I do? Oh, a lot of hands. Yo, dude. Wanna one? I haven't seen the second key.
A chest with a motif
But I
representing
could
the alchemical symbol of fire.
And all of my points. Oh, I could use it for free. And key with the occult sign of water, collector coin. Another collector coin. One more. The 4. 5. Okay, nothing special. At least that will help me to solve
A table of alchemical
Something.
elements. So, Lord Mortimer also studies alchemy? It seems like he's interested in everything.
Let's summarize. This door is locked. I have no idea how to open it. A lot of information all around the world. And a lot of letters. And I think they probably have nothing in common with the door. Just information. The gate.
It's locked.
Go find your mother. Oh fucking hell. Secret office. And I still haven't been in some places here. As well as here. I have no idea. Oh, it's a garden. It's a garden and the underground. Fucking. Okay.
Preservation using formaldehyde. Just as disgusting as ever.
How to open the fucking door?
A skeleton. By the name of Gustav. If the plaque on the plinth is anything to go by. These are feathers. Pigeon, probably.
Feathers. Lost hand. Tarot cards. Nails.
Look, a pack of tarot cards. Has he been reading the cards? Mortimer? That would surprise me.
Nails.
Some goat skulls, chicken legs. Now we all know what that's for. I'm a little surprised at Mortimer. I didn't see him as the type to be
Ritual.
organizing little pagan parties, invoking occult powers, and dancing naked under the full moon. I'm more used to seeing cheap charms like this sold by charlatans in Pré Saint-Gervais. Three rusty old nails. They're about 20 centimeters long.
Nothing. I don't give a fuck. Iron mask.
An iron mask. I wonder who it's for.
Take it. I've touched everything. Every point of interest. And And I have no idea how to open the fucking door.
That must be for writing the home pigeon messages.
What if this letter about that black cube? Curious model of your new lock. If you appreciate my prototype. It's difficult to imagine how it all fits together, but it will be located in the middle of the present door. The aim being to alter nothing of the door's functionality, but to add a bit of spice. Depending on the lineup of the wheels, locked will open, or will punish the snooper whose face is not strong enough. Should I? Nothing interesting.
Strange. I don't recognize the alphabet. I wonder where the pictograms are from.
Why?
It isn't Egyptian or Hebrew. There are 2 inscriptions on the sides as well as on the top. No way to know what's underneath. Absolutely no idea what it's for, but I find this cube fascinating.
This is fucking nothing for me.
Table of alchemical elements. So, Lord Mortimer also studies alchemy? It seems like he's interested in everything.
Oh, I have a sword, stone sword, but what should I do with this? And I killed the bird. We must leave urgently, but first I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare. Am I beyond the nightmare? Like that big picture. Some food, a key, and a few personal effects. What kind of key? Okay, I have... Oh, I find the 3rd page. Fuck it. A water symbol key. And the stones are 4. Any suggestions where the sword could be it? What if I need to return? That's all.
Oh shit. How am I gonna get out of here now?
I hate my life.
It's locked.
Finally, the mission changed. The objective. Letter, another letter, and you have already seen all of this. And read everything. But I still, I don't know. Let's try the same code and pull the lock and die.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side. These cylinders rotate on the same central axis, so when I enter a number on one side, it corresponds to another one on the other side. It looks too easy. It could be a trap.
It's a trap.
It looks like the same as the one on the other side.
Think about the mechanism as a whole. You have no point. Need to read the letter from the master once again. Drawing inspiration from your doctor friend, Mr. Bulletin. Here is a model of your new lock. If you appreciate my prototype. It's difficult to imagine how it all fits together, but it will be located in the middle of the present door. The aim being to alter nothing of the door's functionality but to add a bit of spice. Depends on the lineup of the wheels. Aforementioned locked will be open, or will punish the snooper whose faith is not strong. Because if a snooper is unable to resist open it, they will be punished. It's not. It's on the 7 numbers here, or not? Or not. So let's try 1191. Oh fuck again. Wait, it's 9? Everything upside down? 9. What was the year? Good. That's it. Today is a good day to die.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Lower the level.
Whoa, whoa. If the grid closes a bit more every time I enter a wrong date, I'd better not mess up again. It doesn't seem to be working.
It says nothing about the code in the room. I have no idea, at least. And still I have the sword. So in the books.
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Trimore. He says, it is possible to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in. And goes on, there are hundreds of good ways to live life, but you only need one to convince the masses that it's the only one possible. The author isn't letting any ethical principles get in his way, is he?
A letter, 3
Some
nails.
goat skulls, chicken legs. Now we all know what that's for. Look, a pack of tarot cards. Has he been reading the cards? Mortimer? That would surprise me. It is a typical draw on a line that answers a specific question. To the left, temperance, that announces a reward for one who patiently waits before taking any action. And in the middle, the chariot, which symbolizes triumph and business success. To the right, the emperor evokes a future full of power and stability.
Above the cards, numbers. So doesn't make any sense. But the number strange as fuck.
Look, a pack of tarot cards. Has he been reading the cards? Mortimer?
7.
That would surprise me. It is a typical draw on a line that answers a specific question. To the left, temperance, that announces a reward for one who patiently waits before taking any action.
2.
And in the middle, the
7.
chariot, which symbolizes triumph and business
And
success.
what is this 2?
To the right, the emperor evokes a future full of power and stability.
82, 7. Fuck. Was required. I've just got an idea, but it's hard to understand. By the way, what was the number? Doesn't matter. So the lock 1991 was from that side. If the wheels, if it's the same wheels from the both side, I should wait. 1191 was like this. Need to figure it out what the numbers of the wheels will be displayed on this side, when on that side will be the number, current number. And it's okay. I can't, I guess need some kind of drawing. What is the opposite number? 1. It's 10 numbers, so it's a figure with 10 edges. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Oh fuck, how I could draw it. Let's just make a circle. Circle with 10 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 0. And they will be opposite. So 0 is opposite 5 and 9 is opposite to 4 and 1 is opposite to 6, so it's probably must be 6. And 9 is 4. It's 4, yep, I guess it's 4. And 6.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Fuck yeah! And they
better not dwell on it then.
Have a room full of Master of Escape. Subterfuge. I don't know what this is. Skill. Oh, that one. That's cool. Actually, if I will have enough points, I will open the agility and this one to pick up locks for 0 or 1. doesn't matter. How was the word? Waldy? 5-letter before. Find out the origin of the sword left by your mother.
Which 4-letter word could open this chest?
I don't know. Or I missed, or I don't know. Spear. The statue not interactable. But it was. The dude was something said about the correct position of the spear and the sword?
Coup de Lance by Paul Rubens.
Sorry, Bart. I wasn't planning. The death of your fuck.
No, what have we got here? Oh, it looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
Let's see if I could move from this room and maybe the sword. The sword. Oh, that's how it works. Matt Barrow under strange circuit. Huh, that's interesting. Four points. You, and you then. So it will be the cheapest skill set I could use. Validate. Complete the X quest or what the fuck? Doesn't matter. I could close the psychology. Do we have something? Fuck. Okay, doesn't matter. What else? I don't even know if I should read the books about these 5, because it's a fucking believable amount of points. 11 for each. That's a lot. So probably I just need to, for now, upgrade everything to level 2, so that I will able to use everything cheaper. Yes, I don't need science and need this. Erudition, manipulation, and occultism also not needed. Okay. I need questioning. Yep, it's okay. In dialogues, I see this skill. Pretty good amount of times. Adopt appropriate behavior. Also, you formulate flattery or wild insight. Diversion. Change subject. Okay, so let's do this. Three. One of 5, by the way. That's true.
This note is
Talent. Oh, you gain 10 more experience at the end of the quest. Obtain all skills. Will I have more than 2 points at the end of the level? Oh, by the way, manipulation. I need to also boost manipulation. 1 skill, not very. 2 skills, 3 skills. It's almost everything about level 3. So I could see these talents will be opened, I don't know, in the next episode, maybe in the next 2 episodes. Fail. Don't see the profit of this. You gain 2 points in ethic. Question. Oh, that's actually could boost. I need to. I need to open this line. It could boost me some points. And also need to guess all characteristics of characters. Will also give me free manipulation would be free to use.
about a meeting with Lord Mortimer. There's no doubt about it. Alright, I need to find out where the sword that came with it's from in order to find Mother.
The only statue that I remember is the Zeus.
You're joking, I hope. Don't tell me you've done that.
Really? How do you expect me to guess?
Oh, for God's sake, just ask them.
Of course I will spy.
We must absolutely inform Sir Gregory. How long has he been trying to collect?
What the fuck?
The spears.
I must have...
And that's interesting because I left only one point locked. Oh, it's even give me a free point. And also some of these kills cost less to carry her chosen. Some of these give make some of my skills cost one more point. Oh, like this one. That's I fucked up, like for real. Two skills at least. And the one left. Everything else is vulnerability to be discovered. Okay, doesn't matter.
20 odd years ago.
Do you know if he has managed to get the original?
Well, in any case, he's got all the ones we had at the Vatican. He made me replace them with copies. But I don't understand your reaction. I'm sure it is nothing serious.
Aha. I can see very well you do not understand. You have done nothing less than sign our death warrants, and still you don't understand.
Someone is listening.
What? Monsieur de Richet, why not join us rather than find yourself eavesdropping?
Well, I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Of course you didn't. So, my son, what can we do for you?
I didn't mean to spy on you, but you caught my attention. You brought spears as well, then?
What? Did Mortimer ask you to bring him holy spears too?
Yes, but...
Wow. Relation. Okay, that's was discovered.
I thought I was the only one. How many of them have you brought, then?
18 in all. Any relic even remotely to do with them, in fact.
18 spears? How many of them exist in all?
No one knows. Especially as there is only one authentic one, of course. That all adds to the mystery, don't you think?
Well, please leave us, monsieur. His Eminence and I wish to finish our discussion alone.
Sure. Okay, I'll finish at this point. Oh, tired as fuck. But that's all for now. Hmm.